Yemrai na 442 yemfa beni nyina medi yenso yefie enkomo na yenhwe sɛ de yenhyehyɛ pono so nsɛm no esi eko me komanim na makotie Western Region Circles Chairman daachene eni dia bia de frɛ no abusua sɛ de osi hyɛ asetum sɛ bufu wom na de ne mmea munti ana ade no mayɛ da hoda mo na ekadi machi ankasa bere nka mo bɔ yeyeye ye benya 3 points o de beje eko go stars wontina musua na sɛ ade no yemrafon munti munya ho wio nti munyere mo na mo weni na mo hwese obetima kɔ weni wɔ hɔ a wɔse sebe ɔse ade na ɛkɔ so na nyansa pen pa ne wom wei ɛne nsɛm a daakye hene edidi ne comment na mu a wɔkan ya kɔbu yi wura mu sɛ so bi kura kumu bi a ne nyina no wode yɛntɛn ya so na yɛntie Western Region Circles Chairman daakye hene ne nsɛm a wɔde abetu dwa
nti asɛm na ɛkɔ so nyansa pa ɛwɔ mu ne deɛ wɔ sɛ Ghana halom ɛwɔ halom sɛ ɛbi so obi ku bi a Ghana mmerɛ mu na stand for correction etimi ku nipa kure etimi court ntimi ma fa me ku nipa ne bi sa nan I stand for correction one of the last time I would say sɛ obi aku ma court edi na asɛm a wɔyɛ ahyɛ ne se nkobu no tu ne abo obi tu wɔ Ghana an ma ku da sɛ no se yɛmla nti mla fon nkwasiamla bi asɛm bi me bobo makɔ no me nipa akɔ makɔ bobo me rusu ma boka mama me prayers aduane adi mafuka akɔ ma boka obi ti fie onko ba bia wo sɛ swatwe ne ho afu bia wo a wo tena fie no menkɔ entofu e ma prayers ka empia hwe me chawt na wa sabi dansani abadwi wi sometimes e bo hɔ ma unim sɛ is on my side but sim bo hɔ ma sabi e so you should common sense I had a common sense last time I be say Wednesday me ne safu di ho nkomo I was a chairman wa hwɛ mra na eyemla na yes 2 years na kojitu na mpese me hu ofo sabi nkofo ko mkoje sa asem ni tu ya nyim mu sɛ ya mla nipa na hye mla no depend na mla wo ya nipa sɛ nipa beti asem so nti ne de mla na de nipa di mla so ne de sɛ sɛ ya mla ayan sɛ sa ma sa asem ye ntim sɛ ya mla o sɛ nyemro na njim tu mu na ntim na sabi nkwasi amla be enya nkwasi amla o de ye hwe o mu ya tebia me nim support ne kasa me sem mu nya botre ye focus on lake na koduru ne ka e be ku ne ka e be kura enta me nkoduru ho no ye lake ne ye pa ye ti lake na je Africa enti e bia enta ma ye mo nkoduru no de sa point ne ma wo yom de ma wo kura ye nkan na se abobo na kwa kodu e be ka be 3 matches ye wie lake no na ye hu ne se wo da lake na ye de ma baby and go stars na ye de ma nations na ye de ma house of hope no se de mo ma e be mo kwan no ma de lake na on beto mo kakanka o Ghana
daachye me se mo nimero na de nemfa mo de mo se mo oji amonyi ne yie sa mra na ne bedi mo de na make em baka se beka kire mo bi bia na we bezi sa bre osisi e be wi afi league no tie wie na mbeko congress na mbezi sanade ade mo mkoji tu mo no mo a mo agya tu asem ne mba ya ye hwe ne se ya ne mo e bopri wa wo de mo ba mo nyere mo mo ni bechem supporters no mo mpanimfo no pom de bai se mo mra massive na mo meye number 12 ntawo machi mo che mo gi wie bia batumi asi kwan ba beda ho bia na magima ade clean na nye yi bia da na de masa na wo wie no wa mana nso hɔ a wo se enei adibo hɔ a se ha se asɛm no e ma wache a ya na ye ntene yensa nkoma ne de ni a ya league ya betim krom ha ba say yenye ye pani say ye be ha league nto ye betim atras ya nya mu so league ne kra so mo de sa 3 point ne kra ma ema nations ana mo de ma house ana mo de ma go starter to ko ya de league na yi tame udidi mi a aduane o de aduane ye de o san ko fun sa 3 point nto kwa na be ka be 4 matches 3 matches ni e hwe da na the way no me sleep ni e hu say league de ko to ko ya ji but so mo de sa 3 point ne ko ma nation de ko ma house e de ko ma go starter enti ma ko to Njia Sami okono na wo kwesi ni ebe ye na ebe ba wo de men ka be 4 matches na enko ba se sa 3 points no eni ne be determine no be win le nka match nka 4 matches nka kotoko kemo and I'm telling you wo de men ka 4 matches na enko ba se sa league na so kon nonsense points na o mo tete eni de be determine league winner wo krom ho no ma nke be wo se kotoko ye nya coward supporters ni yesio ye nya coward na mo me be ba be ka be 4 matches kotoko ya league na bi ya kwa ko ndo pa ye de na be ka 4 matches league na o on folk on koto ne on koye yaman 3.3 goals o dey emphasis say o dey summit league na ye bo no the ball league ni wi a issue head to head after head to head ni aba be issue goals enti se ko ba say goals out no be anyame fa ma no de sumu aso ye ko ho mo fa after 1 year ye no head to head na nyepe no e ba goals a oba be issue sa goals no 3 goals na one the Baba Tilly free and say, oh, they are one call, they do the kind of document. I may say, my young most 4 matches, man, Copa says, at 3 points in the British lake in Waham, never say about a lady as well.
From Western region now, I have for region. Nkotie Vincent Fuseni Asemkroya. Was say, ono dear, your person catch them penifo and say, Mum Cotton as a sham, winner. Allowance Kakano Benyanti, no Mojes Amre to Mwana.
Mr. McCarthy, yes, and said, and I say, I won't go transfer Samra, I think it's a because of the allowance you make. And as you many children to what now says Samra. You, we ban who, I mean, a packet. I'm one car, one come. What's she, my 3 points a month? I think the man of my suggestions and run them is a better repeat. And I be supporters, young Pilin the Empirichna. You also supporters, young Pilin the Empirichna. And none of my question almost a sub you. Yeah, Omania could be an answer, Omania Taibi, Abuanas, Omania Taki, a vessel from Kong, Vietnam. That you really didn't no room feet of some Rana or musician. I'm away, what's the fine? I will be Uncle one for car, like one for car, I need to be a. What's she, my points a month? Any, if for a car, if that comes in your 2 days, eh? Because you did 3 times. There was 2 days. About 7 because of margin to the also you did what trade record. But I won't go for 1 year record. I never see when I see so. I'm at you think twice. You should go and sit down and think twice. Somewhere you know. I'm sorry. So young children teaching.
Almost say, Emra Mukoshe and Muko Congress, Mompeni 4, and Moment Jitobia or Pusumran.
And I can't just say, yeah, penny for me, supporters, the engine of way. Omukoba and one country, yes, engine two. Omukoba and one country, yes, engine two. Yes, supporters, yes, see, engine two. And penny for one Omukoy and our boys are not too. What else? You should come out. Then you get into the it is not to one someone you bring him I go to moon. We are coming back again. May as a power camera every month, except I don't want to even well, I'm going to chapel. It's the name you just saw. No, no one Japan. I'm Moka. I'm coming here and say, my difference. I'm for 777. The other one said, Obama, so one bull, so one bull, almost 6 points. You be clear, almost 6 points. Finish. He's in Yansa 7. The American and Yansa almost 6 points. Europe.
Good. Mame Emfa Vincent Fuseni Diano Emfensu onti dache hene Western atuja ena Vincent Fuseni bra afonso ononso asemkroya watuja ne bi edinkan mewura kotoko ho abiem na ma denkai boy edi atwim ne nyina no ene se nsana nansan Fabu Census goso na nkomo yeto from a doom na asafo na mu ye ne nyina ne mum but se omo akipu hold kakra Matria sensene nyina no ne se omunka so bia discount tiniye na utia anga se metie promise highway sports yes say omo se as a process no Fabu Census no efifa mu no ko pass through ha na pass through ha nti ya so mo transna maye hihye kakra ntina na no mbe kan se mu hia mpanimfo bia mbeba mo so aba beto so abo adwuma from Gimatech na nyama timi akonkan nti bibia yes seta abusia mbaba modena mode sankai boy edi abante from IMC ewo Fabu Census no no say mo suspend registration ne kakra aisa sana na nkomo ye no na omanya system abetake full control from Gimatech na omatwa so ama managing no bibia no etumi aye kama eno edie eno no na menko house kakra na menkodi nkomo as a supporters no ashase e bombard pressure no digu mpanimfo no so say coach no consistency ni na afa ohweba ohweba ako na nkoguo no akobodro no akasa toto ayampe anti munya bibi mfa ho na nkomo amadi closers no echese mpanimfo hwa akomo mutimpoi sanse sanete mathematics na has nso ayebi nso mugidi ye say gab no edamu between omo has ni di odankan no kwa ni nuru ayi just 6 points anunti omusa hwe matches na di omanim na omohwe matches no mbabo no a aso for contention omumfrim nti omohwe akomo mutimpo nti mu amane da so se shake bi nkoso house for no mpanimfo hwe omudi omo ye mathematics ne den omuso giri ye se omokra no mapepa ba ko ho da ho se asibe obi aje ho ne de ya ase so se omuru afi ba ko bi omapepa ho da ho se mo amohunu amo eno da ho omunye no kra be ka ho a bo no mato omunuanom mu amode pressure ba na wataro no aso nya no no mo hwe omudi omugo so ehwe omanim aye mathematics ne bi ebefa memfa
national investment e wa adiem a risky power so we invest emotionally into something a hard especially decided so when invest here we also take actions that is where I want them to be careful and until I'm busy say omun say dan kire bibia right now no asem the way eba no it looks like other supporters of Asante Kotoko show interest. There's an emotional investment no all large no obium. But the nkoma ye di nyina no yenya nyina so bia ye betimi dia kopre asesa sa nkomo ye that table no so. For instance ye di nkomo ni e bia ma example say e kwhwe nkrate no ye hu say one in the year 2007 ade bi say si na emrani sisei but club ni take on no FA no reconsider any decision based on the circumstances surrounding it. It might not necessarily be a typical example like in Swatremandia, no, but a bit me idea. You say FA na system run based on idea na a alien to the system that they did not expect. Some can be such then to some extent you discuss you so okay. Then opportunity of changing this no ewo ebi aye di nkomo ikra na nke bi o mako to the extent say ebi akọ Tanzania baby yakọ cars and case bi akọ cars na it was similar traces and you hu say there be akọ cars no despite the regulations of the association cars bogui esana na no so create some level of inyinaso. Exactly. But see, I'm coming in our quiet, and ye bay say, and all the moncha Banasana, it looks to some extent a bit empty. And I am emptier. And far any promise of success beyond the ember in future discussions. As Wako court no lose. And the entiasi and the entia on tiasi, dentina one tiasi. Exactly. Oh, na entiasi, she, or the mobile. And you about Benwasem. And cratters in Tiaquese in the heat of the moment near Kebibi. I'm a pressure be about system room. I'm a common I deja. But ye ni adia, I can't say a die and somewhere. The timid coco pradian until after see who they do a bonteno. The bibi die and somewhere they quaco predia, then also coso. But you say no, we shall cast an in our in Shawmunsem. Bien sure Munsem. I'll just urge them to limit the emotional investment or more. There was a particular conversation over. I'm on limiting. Now I'm sure you're not quite disappointed at the end of the day. Maybe I'm distracted kakra. And I'm send your bedding. I'm come and say because why here? That's why I'm coming to Danny. I am here on Facebook or you see your mom representing Kotokono. Until ever be a whole lot of issues. Until I'm look at a different angle of this whole a conversation. Over Ghana Premier League in common deba. Na they say Osha Kotoko Gold Stars nations had to folk Bichim Midiema. We munyina ayo moa say akasifo ni bi toto papa so bi betimi afa ho no agi league no
Lions crowd one
yes Heart of Lions yes Steve Makuma 7 bofa na enra me hwa ade bi kakra ewo achitafo no omuja ne omodo ema has ne kotokwa aye kofom no na me bo some of the old videos of supporters reaction say ya bobo na wie no na achitafo no kasa yaw if I'm modern boy players need down on the field. Now I realized that the jina baby a jina because I can see phone me no omujana na omudi anim no over a swat to be 50%. Say omoma a league table now. Asante Kotoko lose close to 27 points. Between 27 and 29 points this season. Our league matches are Kotoko with 9 more league matches to go. Has the number around by 32-34, if I'm not wrong. And here points are clubs here lose. So if you put into a larger perspective, say 27 in bar, it means that Kotoko will lose 9 matches. Because match by could be at 3 points, we're losing 9 matches. But the question Kratem who said 2003 Kotoko lusu less than 3 matches for Ghana Premier League. Intines assembly nyina na yese. E modern ba kese yi bono. Eno kan wa ma omo di omachi no. Aso mo di omachi ano mo nsesi form na ma omo do no of a eba form. I'm trying to get the data. I think I had it here. Good. In the year 2003, Malik, Abdul Razak, and anana Bafo, Bantuma Hena. Come to the Gap one mass in one. Our mamma penny at the year mass and Kebeboa Pa. Of also Buamubini and Dinkomo. Asante Korokunya 75 points.
That was 2020.
2003. In 30 matches. The whole season got lose 1 match. And our ball draw 6. And we need 23 matches. Has now the second need 66 points. Has and lose match. Herbert Ado. That season they say has a call unbeaten. But Herbert Ado we need 18 matches. And our ball draw 12. So we have 66 points. Over. Then you get Liberty Professionals with 47 in 30 matches. Kim Faisal with 54. What him saying Kenne? Has 66 no the G League, no the G League simple crap. Our Ghana has it. In 30 matches, they say league near the got 34 matches. So the quality of play from these two clubs are dropping massively. Yes, we will talk about amount 4 to 12 Kumasi or other places, but their performance to some extent and yet consistent enough to create new fan base and even encourage the old fan base. There are some cases because they say got go 56 points, 46 points over. Why are 66 now has in 30 matches over 4 matches? I'm out 12 points. So it means that now there is 12 more points to gain than that time in 2003. They said 12 points above the count. But even 12 points above the count, they are even failing to catch up with this second points which is hard to focus with 66 because the last time Kotoko League, they won with 62 or 65 points. Ogum time, then drew 66 points. Use a standard not drop it. And if I just imagine a season, I got about 30 matches, no we need 23, no lose 1, no about draw 6. You can imagine how the number of times a Chita Foko Stadium of the Nije Kofi. Of all this league table this season. In that season, Kotoko scored 52 goals and conceded 13. Has no crana yeka said the modern man could not concede 12 goals. It's there say and some crana we club had the ball back to a net. How bread? It's Liberty with 47. In Faisal with 54 now and community third. And then come the play top 4 and they are competing as pepe. But first, like in Faisal 54 but watching 21 points.
That's a 2003. Okay.
Has G League ne 2 so 6 got Kobeje ba could breaking. This is the records. And it means that Kim Faisal 54 got Kwachen 21 points. And then the gap no be ne most stars maybe na first teams ne di third ne dana no mo dano. But I can see na drop yama say no omo na ma be boss na create that competition. Because this season, Kotoko lose 4 matches.
So can I show us will be an Hunobo?
Yes, 5 matches. Thank you very much, Captain. 5 matches. And then the points nothing. Good. 46. 66 in the cry here bad day. So we 66 now. Yes, that bad. A bad day, so we 66 now. And now this second. Out of 27 matches, based on out of 27 points. So based on sending any American, it will be difficult. So over, in country 2 clubs, Nimi Nune said, Omo Yama Komunako. Omo Yama Komunako. and it's a common samba baka over. Nebe sa tinkon only Gold Stars kobono about draw. Only Lions kobono about draw na see a celebrity. Ebe sa common over. Eti tough one do na yen penny and sen kan we yam no. This should be the story I see I start catching on more. See Ankika san same way and drum over. You be break out we the season with 39 goal difference. That seems the way Malik can to us. Hey, Raza can to us. And you good and imagine say where Man City style. Send your Man City first.
No, almost set it to her.
And no be near. About 30 matches when you're 75. And then about 34 matches, 70 will be any bidder.
Man City and Liverpool call 90 plus a year.
Yes. Based on the ratio, the number of points of Munusuno, but the 4 matches are count. Obianya 17 po. They are not even getting the 70 points. And yes, Rebecca so my idea because you're baha of that top. But they are the shebe brand now.
No,
any baby, your money,
that's what you feel.
It means that at this rate, the current could team no was our league numa can have top 4 crown over. Obebre. And that time here, there's our top 4 in the Africa. 2 no called Champions League, 2 no called Confederations Cup. It looks like yeah, accepting mediocrity. To be out to the summer hour Tara Ekano. In the year 2002, has bought 10 matches. I was said 3 goals or more. Over 10 matches now has said 3 goals or more. And they bet me about the whole season. Now 2 matches pen abehena has said 3 goals. Maybe I bet check it. Maybe I will have 4 matches or said 3 goals or more. But this is match by Kwame Kanse Kotoko train the name. Head yourself 4-1 you are Babayare against Vision FC.
Vision, yeah.
But boss is not 2 goals in 1 match, Krana. They had an answer. So standard not dropping. And if we are addressing issues, amount of losing interest in our league, you can't wait here the foreign leagues, the total dominance of Haas and Kotoko. How strong are no more? And I'm out when you say because stadium I'm be papa be nebeko fie no. Sa de no so drop am as say man fu nya a reason to go to the stadium again because okwa won no ba kwa kwhwe na yam hye enye fe inconsistency. You are not assured of the kind of even hard to focus Asante Kotoko you are going to watch. Whether ne obehe Kotoko obeya ade and I chana be Kotoko because of we have fans reaction now. It looks like what type of fans reaction now. Majority of the reaction here there amount for the yaw kasa won hwe asa yaw no okofie den on ba biem na sa yaw no obi tinchempo no hu a anya na kwano so no so ba
mo ya no mo refer say nketwa no so ayade na ne mo nye no ntuma na mo fa ne say
nketwa na ayade
o sa kesefo no a
ba kesefo na tia ba too much because of the make kan that time na 30 matches so meaning say with additional 4 matches which will give you 12 points there's a Kimfesa had an opportunity to compete for other 12 points. Konyamu says crank were 60. But not the baby third. But for 60 points, Eji League wa Ghana. Of favor ultimate come say. Onya 54 in 30 matches. It's here the 4 matches can one. That means you'll be competing for 12 points. Konyamu 6 points to crown over. Well, a year 60 mark no. And a 60 mark the Uji League wa Ghana. Meaning they know the third in Kimfesa. At that time wasn't a Kimfesa so hard in Pan. And then Obeji League. Because of the standard dropping. And imagine Kotkwa when you have 75 points offer. Yes, I had 12 points but 2 also on prayer. Won't be without 80 points. And today only 5 points from that 12. We're at 80. But now the Obeji League no only 62 points. And imagine say and Kasat form na Kotkoma. And when you're 80 points, no, when you're 62 points, run you move by 28. Now, if I will be bowling, no, you move 28, and your complete dominance. Of your complete dominance. It can be dear my idea or the league or the 63 points or the 65 Fuji League, no, and Kakotoko that they will go 80. The quarter is saying 25 points. Came here because hey, just send your quarter actually league no.
Ajima so se fa show team sa abre no na quality players in aso ball kotoko ni house kro ya.
But still na other major countries. They maintain that tradition over.
To me Fabio, Duana for Baku be na Medema for
over last season Bayern Munich Angeli. Leverkusen eje. Oh, any brom the album this season. And let's come out the yard.
Side Breno, for player by just
I can see phone still maintain and they still rule. Can try be better about Remu Baku. But then twice so sa. Oko Spain. Over Barcelona and Madrid still are dominating. And let's come Madrid is doing everything possible. One last out say Sevilla Babajili. And I'll say let's go Baba Babajili. Who be do fourth no? PSG man how many so a French league no. Of on talent in na. Over England and Yakase for na. City the man then man City be with them. Onya sika to also buy big. Leicester be here ba ko or the unknown players be then to Leicester. What ira enti ba ku bi beti na ba fam
Kasinya kakanya me ba kakre
ofa ba ku beti ba Newcastle go nya en continue compete akese no enti ukọ kuro bia ukọ Egypt Alimu are still dominating because omo tradition and principles enye so obi nya bi o of obi be nya bi but o maintain sa de na ma aye adwuma but it looks like kotoko ne house no omo to omo sa de na che na e bi abas I no complaining no because e bi ono akai 2000. Sunday na house ko bi home krana and found the referee be no abon the train no okay. So we need to remind the leader say over 2003 and chayo. E wa chiri so ani chiri sao. Offer they dominated Abedu 2008. We are still dominating us and Kotoko no almost still about dominating. Inti enano why here be bo bi abaso. Wasa abaso body and the quantity na ebo so wonye hwe.
Okay.
And some percent tough one san ba bie mu over. Once we are looking at any away to her and a ball no yanya fixtures, they must for officiating nya adwuma no. They must improve their performance and remain consistent. Of we need 23 matches out of 30. And yes, I'm get wow. Then I cry about 34 and come to me we need 23 no. That was Kotoko then. That was House of Folk then.
I've been Mathieu Dache in Nensama walk on in terms of the withdrawal from Shatrama and me quotation now and me tear voice and about it's a me kind of much was saying now if this so-called nonsense points end up deciding the outcome of the league, then the league will not continue. We are dashing in the Western regional circles council on the chairman on a ekasa some the most possible fuzzy voice was saying on the also on Chassis why they should be doing it and all those things. Listen, I don't know. Senior no, buy no, man, football be a senior FR football no.
What about offer na?
What are we say? Program no so. Who say? Also the same post we are and a bar no pa. And me too no say senior. Baby akotoko jina you know. This is a distraction to the club. It's unnecessary distraction to the club. And I think say we have to appeal to the IMC chairman. We have to appeal to IMC chairman say on kasanche omo no munjai kasana omo kasana. Yes, because it will distract the team from omo.
The team need omo show be but omo supporters need also show Zach.
Supporters, you see, what supporters team like the agitation can set in the team. See the boys here, my boy, they be able to radio for social media. They go so. Until now, instead of the boys near Bemamo or Monia Brababono. So I say, now we are bringing in something like point deduction, and you know, now we are creating
a vacuum bi and there where is he yanka science but I tell you o man Angelique and o ko say ya teacher point in the Angelique and what is something that we should not be entertaining and encouraging at this point in time baby akoto wojina yi anope me kan who say we created an impression be say for example and has our difference here at the home the count on Moshokoto Komokoto pay. But Nina, that's an calculation of my but we don't the interest of me. But how we can have Kotoko has edges at 3 points. What also Bobo? I say be a home Bobo. And no more Kojaba or give 3 points and I won't UTV. Yeah. But let's do this analysis name Jade. Last year, ask question was what me entities me you have question was what so the next has 18 question was what you and the place has empty question as a or call on mention question was last season when their team was even better yan fa no so mbesho this year some omunyare when they were better team has question was what you understand eti the entina ye make ye create unnecessary tension around the Kotoko team me I call it unnecessary
be as some money supporters need to come move rampant in front of Mozo
Dabi.
Okay.
At least me I've spoken to high rank our team no more and you hokra and when time a person supporters leadership no this is unnecessary you know and unnecessary Kotoko yes how do we at this point in time me pa cho sana mi ke no sa week na has elbow so atrama no say GF4 at the 3 points no so atrama na event saying sorry I'm on 3 points no has na Kotoko she eduana me pa cho be dey see you see football nkrofo ntie ne omuntie tie kire omun football no omuntie no omuntie football na ase no omunjade no omun yokroma se no omuntie football ya adusia o enya kasa kekeke ne football kroma se ya adusia ayemra
nim ni nyina na mo se mra na ya cake ga fon
cake ni say
ade e fon so na e fon
ade na
ya no mo keti odi so kan bi
but I don't want to na say hene fuzi no odumade sen na odofole we shouldn't be entertaining some kind of commentary chromacy as if say oh no mun manasi na odofole and I say congress no manasi o wana you see we make it look I say those who go congress they are bunch of idiots being on congress room no take decisions over there
o tete o muka off air crowd what kind of company from ko see o man crowd say be man ko
look at what they said
yeah no ko yeah
mra at this point in time and no way no Kotoko nya they need to be focused. I've been a serious critic of Alice, but I think say chairman's nina no so for na say he's a good chairman. So far, Alice and actually Alice omunsia fuzi money that is omunsia free Alice. I've seen Alice communicate and omunama opacho Sunday. They should come to stadium Sunday. Yes, Mumbre Stadium. And now what's a platform? Omu essay. Say Mumbre Stadium. Mumbre Stadium na Kotoko Yamo.
Ana parminya ba ko from Mohono.
Sa usu ya bi o. Etino. Tachi hinene ayem no omunso free Alex was say. The bia adeno dru no. Enye will not create confusion when the season is at this stage. What Kotoko need is more support. And yet, idea a fight guy you can win. And it will create confusion in the team. And see, Omunjai sa did no muyeno. I think say I'll pay senior no a fan in good faith. No one will say there be. this is a fight that you cannot win. Previous, previous regulations. You see, I am not a premier education. We say one thing that we do here and say, Bebridano, your moon for moon for ye. Lady understand or didn't cut one in has it here and one of their command. So they don't even know why the regulations rule that test was changed. Never friend no. I said a sponge. The old one, so obi free more. The match yet still the points. A free league in our bonum. And I know so why the entire baby 9 because they still Division 1. Premier Day, we don't have such example. Premier.
And I see you said I will not be king.
And today, in this example of Premier, there's one on the normal. And I say, I've done my use to get advantage. Oh, Division 1. What the Tana? A tabe 5-6 matches for the league to end. Now, team ya, what we are. I say, only hope be able to worry. What could penny to call? Jale Ginebo, no woman in Butuma, I did. Jale Ginebo. And to Jai by 90 points if you know what take advantage now. Wako. Exactly, I'm not a say Division 1, whoever afforded Division 1. Pound. Na e ade na e kanka o Division 1
yeah omo ba bia no mo focus on kutu pass
so we dada and have a league no so obo wa mo ware but obehwe mu no time na we serious no wa shitim bia wona na pre so ana shitim bia wona na pre na kwose no ni akoya sa no ya 30 points every off one other qualifier so the same clubs wrote to the FA we should change that a sponge of points no because a say it destabilize the whole league na ebo no and go congress the question na do we buy baby akotopojen I repeat once again they don't need this distraction adia unti means say unse obe criticism unnecessary noise be the dey na discussion e koso now supporter now instead of Sunday or Bob no be support team no to no dey chini e dey bufo no to and yes I know say
what kind of shots on focus on
yes I know say the team no dey a focus I know the MC chairman and happen a focus okay and the supporter leadership no so munye focus
omaye
omunya at least omu ka dey et no omu enter so omu nsia less. At least he has shown them the way. Say, baby, I'm doing no. Yes, I know. They should support. In China, and you be jale grebo. Who want to jale grebo? Who team you there? Who team you there? How be jale grebo? Who team you there? How be jale grebo? Team na bre boka. Enya bre. So, team na bre. Prepare. Boka. No be a duri. I say obi a support the team no na team no. E jere na so a. This distraction am mobile team no. For so be no so. Entity no. What we are saying is yes, the only advantage send obi enemy has to get and say on to kwan. No ko points na fa la. But oh dear, how we can has a bomb. What's your body? It's young prepared and go say Diana. I am same gab on it. What's a Diana? I am the same gab. We has not say why? You're done on any prayer. Ghost assassin, so all bonus Bobby. Men checking who said how we can ghost as ever fear this appointment. Men checking who dear, whatever was our weekend. But ghost as a boy, or if you also body. For
example, ghost as a buff will be an hour to walk away, no, or the cover way.
When they still know all black points. Muradi, we can never have a fair law. It means a fair law. Oh, Chroma said, Diana, Obi, Ebe, Cementias, Adam Ratie, by Amra, and young folk also. What's a friend is a bichima? Football, a mafia. Bichim of free, Wednesday on it goes as an elbow. And this Fuzzy, omo bro forum no and they say he almost say you should find a way to push Becham United to beat maybe and go south and that's how the strategy way. Eti say Wednesday omo antimi anye adwuma ma Becham an say go sasa. Puzi no I blame him. Asiso wo o de be here. Onko Becham go side de na Becham omo no omo nya more of him. And for say go sasa ma. Tino na me adom na wo hye Sunday. Let's do these calculations. Now baby goes as a young apostle. Still on 2 points. Oh, Kwakra Lions. Free zone area. We are on your year now, Sha. Or no call a difficult grand between. It's a bit yammy year between. I say or more. And a 5 point difference. As a pastor, let's assume without admitting, say, sorry, kina. Omoji so 3 points no. What the imagine? We are only assuming in case NC. What the call lose. Say na anye 2 points difference na dem montem. And I would draw pa anye 3 points. Then they see. Eti, dey here ne say. Fusi mu dey here no Wednesday. Mun ko bechem mun ko dey. Mun bechem ense Gold Stars en fama mo. En here na we dey emwa.
Na unu anu mra we na nka ana opese do we no so.
You know. Fabu Census.
Okay, fast so prepare.
The matter is yes, me store na me say let me make some course na me hu dey koso. I'm chairman and happen kra. So a chartered accountant. And he's an auditor. The juma oya no. Auditor. I'm told say most of the big companies in Japan he's their auditor. So you know they see ni I'm told say omo IMC take you over no. What they did was that they did an audit, general audit about the Fabu Census to see send the Fabu Census in the Then they saw a lot of irregularities in the process and how scanner disbursement. Because I didn't air projects. There. But
that's my audio announce when work at into for work at
and you know mami tell me joke. But you don't own it.
That understand nka
Sasa na tese no. Sika no e kwa Gimatek penny no in accounts mu. He controls everything. Then say a man to say annually the ese kokoto no. Oba was scanning ebia 1 million. Kudi e wo mi. Kudi e wo mi. Eti enona kotokofi say this process no. Ade me there. If it's either you develop a system for us, then we pay you. And I said, if a percentage of the money should come to us, we should control everything. We do a woman, say annually busumio. Na ye but not you taking the money and giving us. Okay, I said, Jim Biasembaya, you be boku yo fiase, you know. That's how I come so I say, the mobile number be. No more Jessica. And I say, how can all over Patakotoko? Say, over Sijima Mokotoko. They all the momo in your name, ever Jessica. Scarabo, man, and who's a scar say about. The money should be in the name of Kotoko. Eti say, come swa, it's Scarabo in me. You know, project. Eti, what they are saying is now, anytime I must project manager. So, on my advertisement said they want project manager. So that he will be in charge of Nina or more in charge of the project.
That's a Gimatek number 1 in first one. Human being saying,
Lydia Bowman said, the said the Mauno, everything will come to Kotoko.
Okay.
Then, near the amount. I would
also be doing Jumadiana.
No, so on a developer system.
Okay.
Eti,
Bogusway,
name first a womb. I said, near cut a womb for that. I didn't bet the amount. But it should be our project. The own our own thing. It's the end almost see. Then you do the launching. Now failure be wadia. And could do a bidimu. Na scan no. How we don't even know how the amount to know. just the okay but I tell us yes and tie it's you know that is what they think say omo tina se hwe mu no omo they were not happy with those arrangements na one and this the thing say they have to own their own Fabu Census omo dia and because I didn't ko bi ho ska ko bi ho then he bring us say bosomi aso mu die wo mu ni there be and they want to own it then they find a way of managing their own Fabu Census no man ye say na be ya on bet me ska because I'm told say in the next 2-3 years because want to be like self-finance.
Yeah. Say, open so crack under that.
Yes, I hope say they will go away from say you call and fear this cano. To say team nan air generating ska. One of the main avenue of generating scano Fabu Census. Other ones the youth team now omoya no. Tell the money I blow youth team no. Because youth team ska be abenya from youth team bia so they want to make a very strong youth team. Youth team will be mainly for yes. Once in a while, a certain talent be but me have main team now. Yes, Obabo. But that will not be their main like focus. When you buy yes, now but me have main team no what? Oh yeah, how I can't to be about Obabo. But their main target is to develop for the European market. So that's what I say. Tell me they will generate a lot of money. And normally a finance team no going for it. You know, I think say with the Fabu Census I support the IMC, you know, the audit that we and the report and what the steps that we take to correct the wrongs that they think say the MWA in terms of money Gimatek for no in some DNA.
Okay.
I think that Tino I support Montona or Matic.
I mean, now you know, last one, which is GOC and House of Folk. Now, Yatwa so 5-16. Paul Asamoah was say Tino watching from New Jersey. More fire. Yada say Prince Young was say Kotoko IMC should have acted fast about this issue long time ago. Okay, Prince Nedia or Deba no. Amposa Bright Basa 5, Dortmund 0, PSG 1, Villa 3. Okay. So at the end of Augustin Buari say Barca 5 against Dortmund. Good. Nah, about PSG 3, Aston Villa 2. Beiro Prince Young. On my account, you know, Kakra. So the price you pay for sending Akutu and Onibenya to Congress, keep quiet and suffer. Hey, quite do what pain. Yeah, deal. Very good.
They probably voted against you know, I don't know me.
Thank you. Konya nyina be go so for you no bi kwa no mo say yempene. Enso to aba no.
Yes. True ya. Na do do na. Nti omo susu say omo chastise the person.
And for make a Premier League teams no. Na omo ni na enye omo concern because idea and see na ntimi see o Premier League no say obi ejaibo. The Premier League
you anticipate.
Anticipate Premier League then baby na senior na division 1 for no. So omo na dey omo concern ko ye.
No ko.
And omo ko to for aba na omo win ye na changes ah eh no. It Premier League for no. Omo an said that I'm participating more because
the one na kwa wana atwa sign sada.
Why na ko jai sada. Na be see that. So it's omo no we should make like a for no any house for no be akoye na omo ko edi because it's something that omo there. It's something no money say NC it means your Premier League no say there. Divine one fee say and more omo sell momra. Yes sano. It's yes say be obi ko Congress now. Or cultural say the one there.
Okay. But I say we na akomia e basis ya. And I was the cheapest approach, let implement tax. Why is the FA doing with all the monies coming to the association? And I was for you. K5 South Africa will lead our legal team to court. Okay, Kwadjo Obeng at the end. No. Bazakitu, you are the one who started it. Mohammed Awa. Okay. And then our council started here. Zach, the football teacher. Obeng Akofi. Okay, Obeng Zach Dasi. Okay. Yakoba, Meshe entry. Steven Odiaba, Al Hassan Mohammed. Obeng once again. Diana Basin Mad. And also Abebi, entry Steven on board. I'm say, Akomia.
Over.
Yes, Obeng Akofi first Zach, the football teacher, I think is right over there because when it comes to the loss of the game, is on top of it. Ote onim. So tira de anamoti na omode obom kotodwum. Na omode to anamon. And that opana is starting na ye ka ho asem. So where senior buy, you know, what's the name? Okwa no buy, you know, or the stance no soften. Over so what na kodoko seconds before no muka say na touch in chairman Fuzi. I don't man go straight to more secretary to go management ne say. Dem me cause support. Because of the running team no. It is more okay just say no. You support then you come out. So why is it that Asante Kotoko as a club they call somebody din club no statement. So they think almost show biana. Because they know say it's banding. Yeah, of course no. And you be necessary Asante Kotoko. Also mo kasa mo no. They could do for I think could do the last points new close no be implemented yeah. It is a good one as Kotoko team the amon kan ho. On stand up with integrity bomb. The fact of the matter is that say Emra ya dia na so di kuku na ho osre. It's not to so support to do owo. Na be must stand da ho no. Emra ne da ho. And on that day no say that cake no. And you standing matches now. Omo teams on Satraman be bodo mo bo. Asande de na bi akodo ni match bo. Ba we do yin na ye boy match. But because of say Crawford element no, we mu de point on benya points no. Et mo bo mo de. So that's the advice say don't body no. And man o mo ko se no. Nobody knew say so Satraman be pull it out. I'm not going to say. So unu kotoko management a call Congress you are not being fair to them. What does I say? So flip at the end of her say I got to connect to a tremendous match. And I come benefit to say bia. I come raise on voice. Over being the shoot of it. Say I got to connect. And it's what tremendous match. I want to what trehubi. And I can't go here. I come raise voice now. So they shouldn't make it look like say we BB against Asante Kotoko. Emra. Yeah, shall see Congress. Whether division 1 4, whether division 2 4, it has happened to the premier now today. But you know, a fell and a fell. Maybe going forward no. Almost only because I said next time no. Emra in front of her. Yam print na yen say yam wa ma others do akobo ombejili no asa ho be akodo jomu gina yie na make no omo character say omo bo games were where the probability of betting anya point na higher than baby any go stars betting anya, so you have to take use that advantage no mo dey your points no mo call money than to believe in say I say the system is doing something against them. Far from that. If you say Chairman Fuzi need that change, revise your note. No more who say the club was Asante Kotoko no. On yet that week he says I did say Kotiana. Or better I say if you and now nobody can also blame the FSA Adam yes I'm ready at the buy. And last week, me group be and you meeting be. Now you should be able to changes be. I was thinking, say, it will be a start committee on one of that. And you know, say me yes, I changing at that time. About a problem, you know what I say? Then I was with others. At the HB, you know, and one said, say, what? I'm not being why I favor be other. So at that time nobody did you man. Say favor some favor. What's not be? Sada be. But let's hope say on me calm down. Now my rally behind your team. I'm because say year league don't beat me. I just something to me year. Than say to be dwelling on this thing and Emma. Now I emphasize say on that week na say has any is what the game or that week to game. The any outstanding game we say we are boy and no that they cover points inside that become normal league fixture maybe week 26 27 28 will be hard or honey. Because you fight hard and make sure that they win the league. They have some crack games as a mobile, but and if it's not as Santico to corner. And I think say I'm more concentration no corner why a bit warm rather than say you know to come back fight and fat. In him be a bit Masano. On Jimatek ne Fabu Census ne the offer say among we finance people ne always can watch man. Say the Zika once the cry that will be that will be accounts for 1 day. Of our movie something else. So the reason why I'm in Kotoko arguing is say Asante Kotoko Fabu Census, right? And yet Jimatek Census. Jimatek and the device I come for my number. By a Kotoko na but Jeff in the supporters ho. So if there's anything I said Sikari deposit or Kotoko account to move. Account Kotoko no only and say Ebeko Jimatek account. It is how I say all this money was someone for Tria. Let that Jimatek account to man. Who's can say everybody give you 2,000 Ghana cedis. By a contact accounts my community say you know. I brought 2,000 Ghana cedis. This kind of bro. But cannot Ajuma on account from bank, you know. Who interest are no. That interest goes to Jimatek. What I say? That is why Kotoko want to change it. Said that Kotoko account to what they are. If there's any interest, as why I'm disbursement, no. That's why finance person be anu what you say. For that I don't know Kotoko Diano. But must can akoda obi account to na you need the other no. Suppose some is one. What I knowledge na me do no. Of adia. Ano me odesi asia na eye. Siasia the day soft word na bana e dey ade no.
Na me bo ho ka na me na me
ona de no oye de wo true dim ana menya bibidi afri by says can e ba e meta siasia account mo from the first April to 30th of April ye be wie no the who says can say ne aba afi na ye beche offer ene benya 70% impo siasia wo mu 30% na 10%. But Sikari na be group me account to account running. What I say, IQ interest. So because the finance person be no better say sika enna onu sika enko da ba bi sa. Anya onu na benya ho ade. Rontina ama the nana being the chartered accountant. So sorry, where versed in finances and accounts on your man. O 10 Kotoko's mind. I basically said no. You want taking the back so high software no. But this aspect is yes no. Nothing can be good.
Tiasia so aba.
Essence aba. You must take what tiasia. What I say what tiasia because I don't know it's coming from Kotoko. I don't know days Kotoko say okay. Look I no nya bi ma. Em for Jima take for the ko yesa you know. So the power was at Kotoko more. Essence Jima take no. So I think that something that I said 2 parties no easily. What I say, now at the end of the day, no do be having no Obi Ansaka. So who's initially I don't know more than I say baby as if you say so as if you say eventually.
Say a circle no arguing more saying.
Oh, the initiative came from the circles. Yes, project. That's I'm not chairman. Chris Demenya. One of the things I can say. About you know, I think like if import another previous management now started something, I don't know be more. So whatever being the case, now Asante Kotoko mum and our supporters, and Jimatek no supporters. I decide you remember. So say if back to the